I'm going to start off with, if you could describe your character as a plant, how would you describe them?
Oh gosh. Oh, it would have to be a plant that's got a couple of dimensions to it. Like oh gosh. Like maybe like a holly bush
Okay.
that's a bit spiky but looks great. Not that I that it looks great, but it's something like that, a balance, you know.
He does look great. I don't know what you're talking about. He's a very polished professional. Okay. And then if you were a plant, what type of dance would you want performed for you to help you grow?
Oh, I think some street dance, definitely. So
Okay.
a bit of break dancing, somebody spinning
Okay.
on their head. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would perk me up.
A thriving audience. Like you need challenging things.
Yeah, yeah.
What is a type of contest you think you could unequivocally win?
Maybe face pulling or the most ludicrous man in the world competition or something like that.
What is one thing you wish you had more time for? Because your character, I know your son's character wants to spend more time with you.
I would really learning slap bass
Mm.
because I just haven't got it down yet. I played obviously I play stand-up bass
Hmm.
and I have a beautiful Fender Jazz bass guitar, and my bass playing is okay, but I'd really like to be playing amazing slap bass. That's yeah, but
Okay.
I just don't have time to do it.
I hope for you is that eventually you'll have some free time and get to do all the things and find what I'm told is work-life balance.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dominic, who plays your son, is just this like stand-up young person in this, and obviously he's about to be catapulted into this just like next stratosphere of visibility. I'm
Yes.
curious for you, what ended up being the most unexpected thing about becoming like an incredibly recognizable figure? I grabbed my hot brown water mug for my tea this morning. I was like, oh, this is fitting.
Oh, cool. I suppose because of Ted Lasso, that people would say, I mean, being recognised is kind of what I expected, although it's not. It's not. I don't find it threatening or unsettling particularly. Partly because of the project, and that people tell me that Ted Lasso has brought them so much joy and well, many things actually. People who say that it's helped them through illnesses, and of course it helped people through the pandemic, and so and people use the word joy a lot, and I just think that's really humbling, and something I could never have expected, that I would be in a project that people said that kind of thing, and I'm very glad about that, because if I can bring about if I'm in a project that brings about better mental health, then God, I'm really pleased to be part of that.
Amazing. And I think also Grow very much brings joy. It's a very like ultimately joyous and warm film.
Yeah.
I'm curious for you because like I feel like a lot of kids will like put this in their pantheon of young formative films. For you, what was the first film you saw in theaters that you were the impetus for going to go see?
Gosh. Well, I saw Bambi, of course, and
Ooh.
that was quite that's pretty traumatizing,
Yeah,
really.
that's a
But
pantheon film for different reasons.
yeah, yeah. But I think, I saw, gosh, well, when I was 3, I saw Snow White. My auntie took me to see Snow White, and that was the first feature film that I ever saw at the cinema. And I thought it was amazing, and I'd never seen animation like that. So that was really nourishing for me, I guess. Not a word I would have used at the age of 3.5. And I was kind of knocked out to do the voice of Doc in the recent live action reboot remake of that. So, but yeah, that was I was taken to see a lot of films when I was a kid, and to see theatre as well. Yeah, I was lucky that way.
Similarly, growing up, who was your favorite fictional character?
Doctor Who,
Ooh,
definitely. Yeah,
which
yeah.
doctor?
Well, gosh, I'm old enough to have seen all of the Doctor Who's. I think Tom Baker,
Mm,
um, because he had that
Scarf.
kind of he had that danger about him that
Hmm.
that was slightly disconcerting, which any good doctor should have. You should feel slightly worried that this guy is in charge of the universe. uh, and Tom Baker had that, and of course, just so complex, a really complex character.
How do you define personal success now, and how has that changed from earlier in your life?
Personal success is processing stuff and not reacting, not having a what do you call a knee-jerk reaction to
Oh, yeah.
something,
Yeah.
which is so easy to do because there are so many triggers now in the world that call for particularly on social media, of course, but there are so many triggers that want an immediate reaction, and you've got to step back from that and go, I'm not going to give you an immediate reaction. I'm going to process that and give it the thought that it should have, really.